Today we will discuss about question number 3, exercise 2.2, chapter 2, polynomials. In this exercise, we already completed question 1 and question 2, and in question number 3, what we want verify whether the followings are zeros of the polynomial against them, indicated against them. We are having 8 polynomials and with zeros are written. We want to check given zero or zeros are the zeros of this polynomial or not. So to check this one, we will put this given value to the polynomial. At the place of the x, we will put that value. If we are getting polynomial equal to 0, then we can say given 0 will be the 0 of that polynomial. So just check this one. Question number 1 I am taking. Question number 1 is what? Question number 1 is what? Polynomial of x equal to 3x plus 1. We are having one polynomial. This one is what polynomial? Linear or quadratic? This is the linear. Why? Because maximum power of x is 1. Its degree is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. We are having one linear polynomial. One point is given as x equal to minus 1 upon 3. We want to check this one is it's 0 or not. For checking this one, we will put this value into the given polynomial. If polynomial value after putting we are getting 0, then we can say that one will be the 0 of given polynomial. So put x equal to minus 1 upon 3 in the p of x. Given polynomial we will put. We are putting p of minus 1 upon 3. At the place of x we will put minus 1 by 3. 3 times of x is what? Minus 1 by 3 plus 1. We solve this one. Both are in the multiplication. We will cancel 3 and 3. We are getting only minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 will be what? Once we add both, what we are getting? 0. So when we put x equal to minus 1 by 3 in a polynomial 3x plus 1, we are getting 0. It means x equal to minus 1 by 3 is 0. Is 0 of polynomial, given polynomial. Its 0 is this one. It is the correct is 1. Correct is 0. In the next question, polynomial of x is what? 5x minus pi. It is again one variable. Polynomial, linear or quadratic? This one is a linear. Variable is x and its maximum power is 1. Linear polynomial. Pi is what? Constant term. So with 0 is given, x equal to 4 upon pi. We want to check this one is it's 0 or not. For checking this one, we will put this value into the given polynomial. If polynomial value will be 0, then we will say what? This one is 0 of given polynomial, otherwise not. We will put this one into the polynomial. Put x equal to 4 upon 5 in the p of x. We are putting 5 into x is what? 4 upon 5 minus 5. We are multiplying both. What we are getting? 4 minus pi. 4 minus pi. And is it equal to 0? No, this is not equal to 0. So what we can say, x equal to 4 upon 5 is not 0 of p of x. This one is what? This is not 0 of this one. Clear? Once we put this value there, we are getting result 0. Then we can say that one will be the 0, otherwise not 0. So this one is not 0. Now next third one, what about this one? P of x equal to x square minus 1. This is the polynomial. Maximum power of x is 2. Its degree is 2. It is the quadratic polynomial. Question 1 and question 2 linked to linear polynomial. But question number 3 is linked to quadratic polynomial, in which we are having x equal to 1 comma minus 1. We already know quadratic polynomial having degree 2. So its zeros will be what? 2. quadratic polynomial having degree 2, so its factors will be 2 and zeros will be what? 2. So we are having x equal to 1 and minus 1, two values, two zeros will be this polynomial. Same process will be there. Put x equal to 1 and minus 1 in the given polynomial. First I am putting 1, then what we are getting? At the place of the x we are putting 1, 1 square minus 1, 1 square is the 1, 1 minus 1 is the 0. So it is at x equal to 1 we are getting 0. So what we can say? This one is x equal to 1 is the 0 of this polynomial. Now 1, this is a quadratic, so we are having one polynomial 0 also. Minus 1, put minus 1 in the given polynomial. Minus 1 square minus 1, minus 1 square will be what? Minus 1 square can be written as minus 1 into minus 1, minus into minus will be plus, 1 into 1 1, so minus 1 square will be 1, 1 minus 1 0. This is also what? 0 of given polynomial. It means x equal to 1 and minus 1 both are zeros of x equal to 1 and minus 1 both are zeros of the given polynomial x square minus 1. Clear? Now next question is the what one? Fourth one I am going to take there. What is the question? Question number, we discussed question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. Now I am taking question number 4th one. What about this one? P of x equal to, where is the 4th one? This one, x plus 1 and another bracket is what? X minus 2. And what are the zeros? X equal to minus 1 and 2. Again check this one. P of x, question 4th I am taking. P of x equal to x plus 1 into x minus 2. X is what? Minus 1 and minus 2. This is the given question. What we want? We want given zeros are zeros of this polynomial or not. We want to check they are the zeros or not. For zeros, they should be verify this polynomial, its value should be 0. So put one by one, put x equal to minus 1 comma 2 in the polynomial of x, p of x. Then first I am putting minus 1, p of minus 1 will be what? At the place of x we will put x equal to minus 1 plus 1 minus 2. Clear? What we are putting? X equal to minus 1 plus 1 minus 2. Solve this one. Minus 1 plus 1 will be 0 and this one will be what? Minus 3. Multiplication of 0 to any number, result will be 0. So we can say x equal to minus 1 is the 0 of this polynomial. Now I am taking second one, p of 2. Put 2 at the place of the x. What we are getting? 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 2. Yes or no? What value we are putting? X equal to 2. 2 plus 1. X is what? 2. 2 minus 2. What we are getting? 3. And this one is 0. Again we are multiplying with 0. Result will be 0. So what we can say? So x equal to minus 1 comma 2 are what? Zeros of the polynomial p of x. P of x is what? This one. Zeros of polynomial p of x. Clear? So we are getting both zeros are zeros of this polynomial. Now next question I am taking there. Next one is fifth one. Simple question, fifth one. We can easily to verify. Observe carefully. If you once understand process, then there will be no problem. You can easily to identify or solve. What about the question number 5th? This one polynomial we are having p of x equal to what? X square. P of x equal to x square. And what are the zeros? This is a quadratic polynomial. Only one zero we are having. X equal to 0. only one 0 is given. This is the polynomial, only one 0 will be there, x equal to 0. Put this one in the given polynomial, put x equal to 0 in the p of x. What value we are having? P of 0 will be 0 square, result will be 0. So we can say what? So x equal to 0 is a 0 of polynomial p of x, 0 of polynomial p of x. Clear? Now taking next one, question number 6th one. Observe carefully. So x equal to 0 will be its 0. Clear? Now next question I am taking, question number 6th one. Observe carefully. All questions are having same process. Practice is important. Question number 6 one. P of x equal to, what is this one? Lx plus m. L and m are the constant and x is what? Variable. And its 0 is what? X equal to minus m upon L. Check again. P of x equal to Lx plus m. Linear. This is a linear polynomial and its 1 0 is given. Linear having only 1 0. X equal to minus m upon L. So put this value. Put x equal to minus m upon L in the polynomial p of x. Then what we are getting? P of minus m upon L will be L into what? We are putting values of the x equal to minus m upon L plus m. Solve this one. Both are in the multiplication. We can simplify. Numerator to denominator will be cancelled. Only we are having minus m plus m. Result will be 0. So x equal to minus m upon L is a 0 of p of x equal to Lx plus m. Its 0 is this one. It's correct 0. Clear? Now next question. Question number 7th one I am taking. What about this one? Observe carefully. What is the question number? 7th one I am taking. P of x equal to 3x square minus 1, x equal to minus 1 upon root 3 and 2 upon root 3. Observe carefully. 3x square minus 1. This is the quadratic polynomial. We want to check given zeros are its zeros or not. What is the question? Question number 7. 3x square minus 1, x equal to minus 1 upon root 3 and 2 upon root 3. So put x equal to minus 1 upon root 3 and 2 upon root 3 in the polynomial. Then what we are getting? When we put minus 1 upon root 3, what is its value? At the place of the x we will put minus 1 upon root 3 whole square minus 1. Now observe carefully, do calculation carefully. 3 will be multiplied of minus square. Minus square will be plus, 1 square is 1 and root 3 square will be 3 minus 1. We can cancel both. We are getting 1 minus 1, 0. So we can say x equal to minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 of given polynomial. Now this is a quadratic polynomial, so we are having 1 0 also. Check this one also. What about this one? Now p of 2 upon root 3. We want to put at the place of the x 2 upon root 3. Then what will be the happening? 3 into 2 upon root 3 square minus 1. Solve this one. 3 into 2 square is 4, root 3 square. If we are having square like this, a upon b whole square will be what? A square upon b square. Clear? If there is a minus, minus square will be positive. So a square, numerator squared upon denominator squared. So we are using this one there. 2 square is 4, root 3 square will be 3. Minus 1. Solve this one, both will be cancelled. 4 minus 1, this will be what? 3. And this is not equal to 0. This one is not equal to 0. So what we can say? What we can say? Our conclusion will be what? What will be our conclusion? So x equal to minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 of p of x, but x equal to 2 upon root 3 is not a 0. We are having two zeros, but both are not zeros of this polynomial. Only first one, minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 of this polynomial, but 2 upon root 3 is not a 0 of this one. Why? Because once we put this one, we are not getting 0. We are getting 3 and it is non-zero. So this one is a 0. So this one is the 0 of this polynomial, but second one, 2 upon root 3 is not 0 of a given polynomial. Now last question I am taking. Last question I am taking there. Observe carefully. Question number 8th one. What is this one? One polynomial we are having, p of x equal to 2x plus 1. This is our polynomial. What about the zeros? This is a linear polynomial, so only one zero given. 2x plus 1 is the linear polynomial. When its 0 is given us x equal to 1 upon 2, we want to check this one is the right or wrong. If putting this one in the polynomial, if polynomial value is 0, then we can say this is the correct, otherwise wrong. Put this one, put x equal to 1 by 2 in this polynomial, then what we are getting? P of 1 by 2 equal to 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. Observe carefully. 2x plus 1, x equal to 1 by 2. We are putting x equal to 1 by 2, then 2 times of 1 by 2 plus 1. Solving this one, what we are getting? 1 plus 1, 2, and 2 is not equal to 0. So what we can say? X equal to 1 by 2 is not a 0 of polynomial, given polynomial. So this one is not a 0 of polynomial. What will be its 0? Yes, we can find its 0. For finding of the 0, what we will be do? We will put polynomial equal to 0. Then what about the p of x? 2x plus 1 equal to 0. What will be its value? 2x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 2. X equal to minus 1 by 2 is the 0. But in the question what we are having? X equal to 1 by 2. This one is the 0 or not? We are putting to the polynomial. What value we are getting? X equal to 1 by 2, then we are getting 2, and this is not equal to 0, so we can say x equal to 1 by 2 is not a 0 of this one. If same question we are having like this, what will be its 0? We calculated. We will put this polynomial equal to 0, solve this one, we are getting x equal to minus 1 by 2. This is the 0. If question is given us like this, if p of x equal to 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1, and it's 1 0, x equal to minus 1 by 2. We will put this one into the what? Put x equal to minus 1 by 2. Then p of minus 1 by 2 will be what? 2 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Minus 1, this both will be cancelled. So minus 1 plus 1, result will be 0. So we can say what? X equal to minus 1 by 2 is the 0. But that time in the question number 7, x equal to 1 by 2 is not a 0 of p of x. Clear? So in these all questions what we are doing? Only same process we are following. In all questions we are having 1 0. If linear, then we are having 1 0. If what? Quadratic, then we are having 2 zeros. We are putting that zeros or 0 in the given polynomial. If a polynomial's value is equal to 0, then we can say that one will be 0, will be what? Zeros of this polynomial, otherwise not. So that's all about this class. Thank you so much.